rap. Your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before? Who got your poking?
fireworks back there? I did. Peak season, huh? Yeah. I'm excited to get that corn pie.
You send out tomorrow's itinerary? I was just about to when I get back. What? Jen's saying she's having second thoughts. That the talking points don't line with her 4 hour 2 lives. Yeah, exactly. They don't fit your Not since Pedro. You think he's that special? That's what I'm saying, once in a generation. You do know that Pedro, at the time of his retirement, was 10th all-time leader.
Get after it, MP. Looking good, MP. Shaking, MP.
A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for our thrilling contest. The first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early at the fan zone and get them signed by Jazz Bear and the Jazz Dancers.
coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Smith in at the point. And for Utah, we've got Walker Kessler, George out there with Bailey, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
And despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And this team's goal was to compete on the road, and so far, so good. MP is looking for another good road performance tonight. And we all know in the NBA, it's hard winning on opposing courts.
Kessler passes to Bailey. Back to Kessler. Kicks it to George. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
On the wing, MP. George defending. The 3, Smith. On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Durant, pass to Hart. The kick to Durant. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Hendricks. For Utah, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
MP shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
George, it's good. George has got 7 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
The three is up. Rebounded by Bailey.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Kessler with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Kessler passes to Bailey. Here's Hendricks. Utah moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bailey for 3. Kept alive. Again, Utah good for 2.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
The 3, Smith. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
He's guarded by Bridges. George for 3. Durant pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He had 65 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
From anywhere, Towns is just a threat. He's a potent scorer who will find his points.
He's guarded by Bridges. George outside. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Now here's Durant. No made baskets yet.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
MP up top. New York needs to get off a shot here. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, B.A., they know in the West that's a tall... order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
Well, this is something George does a good job of, creating chances for others to score.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for New York. Clark is checked in for Hart. OG Anunoby comes in for Durant. And Brunson is subbed in for MP. 1:35 left in the opening quarter. Here's Brunson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Markkanen for three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Brunson. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Brunson's got 5.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
Oh, there's the alley. Markkanen misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Markkanen with it. Last game for him, he had 14. To stop the run. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
Tie game here in Utah. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Collier, Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And New York has possession. The Jazz making their last shot for 3. Bridges. The rebound by Filipowski.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. BA, back to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Bridges. 15 in his last outing. Clark with the screen. 19-footer. And it's New York scoring again.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah. checked in for New York. MP comes in for Yabusele. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier, covered by MP. Here's Collier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And a miss there on the triple. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's MP. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Pass to Bailey. And that one is stuffed right through.
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Smith. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, you know, usually you want to foul a 7-footer, but not Towns. He's excellent at the line.
And he can't get the first one. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, BA, the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Kessler, he's checked in for Markkanen. And a switch here also for New York. Durant, he's checked in for Brunson. Now here's Kessler. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Kessler, a screen on MP. Down low. And finished off by Kessler.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Smith, left side. Bridges outside. Pass to Durant. Moving the ball around. To the inside. Here's Bailey. Anunoby covering. The three. Bailey's shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for the Knicks. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really,
And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. Smith's got 11.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Timeout called, the Jazz. change here. George is checked in. Clark is checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Bridges. Utah leading. To the wing on the left. Bailey, the pass to Kessler. Kicks it to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Hendricks. Offline with a 3.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Again, MP missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Goes up at the elbow. To the left wing. And here's Bailey for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Smith. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Stolen by MP. Outside Brunson. To the paint. Kicks it out Towns. Puts up a 3. Down goes the 3-pointer for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jazz trail by 4. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Hendricks. George for 3. Durant pulls it in.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Fires in the triple.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. George outside. 6 to shoot. And another miss by Utah.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And so that's the end of the first half. New York out in front. They lead by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Utah Jazz.
Sometimes we try on defense and still get scored on, and that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
Got to tighten up, that's all I'll say.
And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week in their respective conferences. On the Eastern side, MP.
MP obviously deserves this. Impacts the game in so many ways. You can't overstate his importance to the team, Shaq.
That's right, MP. Put him on your back and roll, baby, roll.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's Durant. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Mikal Bridges is out there with MP. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Hart in at power forward. And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Greg. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have two gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
Here's Smith, following the bucket by Utah. Counted from distance. Smith's got 20.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And, guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Counted. Kessler's got his second basket on the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Hendricks. George against Smith. George, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Durant. No points so far. 5 to shoot. Launches it from deep. They get it back. Here's Towns. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hendricks. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For 3, Smith. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
And Utah calls time here. Since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. 5th on the list, MP.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 9. Another miss by Utah.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
And Utah has possession after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. And it's good for 2. George has got 9.
Yeah, running the pick and roll like a veteran. Outstanding patience and recognition by George there.
good. Jazz trail by 10. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys?
Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey, guarded by Durant. Here's Hendricks. Give him 8 points now. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Utah making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter.